Hey everybody, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I'm on my way to the auction tonight. I'm gonna hopefully score some really cool antique I hope you caught my interview today with Todd, the Flippin' Hustler. It was really cool. He's a super awesome guy. Been reselling for about 2 years. It's a really great interview. Go watch it. I want to also let you know that I will pin the best comment from this video. So if you want to get some promotion for your YouTube channel, write something in the comments below about the video or about life in general, and I will pin my favorite comment to the top. So if you're interested, that's a good way to get some free publicity for your YouTube channel. And what else? Yes, the auction show. Yes, we're going to be starting our auction show in March. I'm using the month of February to kind of get people registered. We're up to over 20 people registered now for the auction. Don't feel shy about clicking on the link below and putting in that information. It is held safely and it is encrypted by NASA on my hard drive, so no one will get to your information, and I promise you I will not call you late at night trying to solicit anything from you. So yeah, be sure to register. You're going to miss out on some awesome stuff if you don't, and we don't want that. But anyways, I'm on my way to the auction, and I hope I can pick up a couple of really cool things. We're going to be taking a trip in the near future to St. Louis. We're going to be gone for a couple days, and while we're up there, we're going to be sourcing several thrift stores and outlets and retail arbitrage locations. We're going to try to hit as many places as possible and do as much filming for our YouTube channel as possible. So keep a tab on us and see what we're up to. That's all I have for right now, so I'm going to drive to the auction. I'm going to go in and maybe do a little bit of filming, see what some of the stuff they have available there, and hopefully I score some of this stuff, and I will do a haul video when I get home tonight. So here we go. Let's wish me luck. Thumbs up for luck. Oh wait, no, I'm driving. I can't do that. Hey everybody, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I am coming to you today from my front yard. I have my Yukon full of really cool, awesome stuff that I bought at the auction last night. So let's take a minute and we're going to go through it. I'm going to show it to you, and we're going to sort it, put it in another tote so I can take it into the house so I can list it. So stay tuned. Be sure to catch what I am getting ready to show you, because it's absolutely awesome stuff. Okay, so I'm going to show you all of this stuff here, and I'm going to transfer it to my tote that I got. We're going to set it right here in front of me. If you can see, I'll have another, you'll see whenever I edit all this together, I'll have a camera that I'm going to show you guys. I'm doing a 2-camera setup. I'm trying to up my YouTube game here, so I've spent a lot of money. I'll just show you what I've got real quick, just so you, if anybody out there that shoots YouTube, you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. I've got a Canon T6i, and I've got a nice shotgun mic there, so hopefully the audio is coming in loud and clear. But that's enough about how I'm shooting the video. Let's get back to the video. The first item I'm going to show you here is this really awesome, it's a catalytic heater. It's a Coleman. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I paid hardly anything for it. Super nice item. I've sold plenty of these in the past. I hope to sell that one. Most of the time when I buy them in the past, they've actually had the box and paperwork with them. But I think that it's a really neat nostalgic item that connects people to their past. And when you're selling, that's one of the most important things to remember is, what am I doing? How am I connecting to these people emotionally? How will this affect somebody? I'm an emotional person, and when I see something and I go to buy something, that is one of the biggest indicators on whether or not I'm willing to spend good money on that item. And I'll show you an item that I've got right here that is a it's an awesome example of what I'm talking about. I've got this super cool, I think it's upside down, of course. Oh, here we go. I've got this super cool painting. It's by a gentleman. His name is Hintermeister. That's as good as you're gonna get from me today, folks. But it's a really nice, it's just an absolutely exquisite lithograph. Let's see if I can get it close so you guys can see it. I absolutely love that painting. Okay, the next item that I got to show you, I've got this really cool baby moon hubcap. I'm gonna clean it up, polish it up, something like this. I didn't pay very much for. It came in a box lot, so whenever I buy box lots from the auction, I really like that because it gives me an opportunity to get really neat stuff like this that I probably wouldn't pick up by itself, but I've only got pennies into it, so then I can put it in my antique booth and hopefully it'll find a really good home. Somebody might need it to finish a project or you know, make a crafty item out of it. I got a couple of cans of this vintage de-icer. These are super cool. These are automotive de-icers for car windows. Now this is an empty can. This one actually is pretty full. It's almost completely full. Now you ask yourself, what would you want to do with vintage cans like this? Well, they're car related. And when you have really neat items like this, people want to buy these because say if they're rebuilding a 50s or a 60s model vehicle and they want to put stuff like this in there because it is period related to their car. So if you're looking for gas and oil and anything garage related, you can always find these vintage items like this that will sell for really good money. And I don't know exactly what I'll be able to get out of these, but I know that there's somebody out there that has a classic hot rod that would love to have this sitting in the trunk of their car at a car show. So it makes sense, right? Along that same note, sorry about that, I thought my kids were coming down the driveway. Along that same note, I've got this vintage can of Ever Ready. It's kind of crusty on the top, but it could be cleaned up, and it could be, you know, the person who bought it could clean it up and make it ready to go in their car. But this is chrome and polish cleaner. It's excellence for inside the home, but it would work on wheels, it would work on polish on your automobile. So this is another really cool item that you would be able to take and stick into your car for a car show, put it in your gas and oil display, you know, for fixing up your hot rod. It's an absolutely fantastic piece. I really, really like it. Here is another Warner. It's a Windshield De-Icer. It's got that really cool blue and white can. Again, gas and oil. Probably a pretty good find. And speaking of gas and oil, I have a vintage rearview mirror off of an old Ford. Probably this is definitely 50s. I picked this up. This is the reason why I bought the whole lot, because these rearview mirrors are extremely hard to find. A lot of them will delaminate. The mirror in this is still in pretty good shape. It needs to be cleaned up, obviously, and the back could probably use another good re-chroming, but it is an excellent item that it would be gas and oil related. This is just an empty cardboard box. It ain't no good. I did pick this up. It's another item that would be really cool to go in the back of a hot rod. It's an old Sportsmaster. It'd be really cool to set this in the back of your hot rod, and you know, if you're going on a picnic, or just a neat item for gas and oil. An old Coleman style cooler. I guess it's actually a Sportsmaster. It does have the tape on the bottom, but it was taped up a long time ago, so I don't know, this will probably end up in my antique booth, but it is so cool. Another really cool item that, say if you're fixing up your old hot rod, is to have one of these really old flashlights. Like, who doesn't have a flashlight in your car? I have a flashlight. Sorry about that. I have a flashlight in all of my cars because they're just super important to keep around. So when I see these, one of the titles, the keywords I use in title or in the description is hot rod flashlight. Just super cool, great for the old nostalgic look. It's a little bit windy out here, so the camera's shaking a little bit. Sorry about that. But these serve a lot of purposes. A lot of people, a lot of these old handles like this, people will use them as hilts for lightsabers. So there are a ton of actual uses for something like these. So You always got to be thinking outside the box. How can you market your merchandise? I picked up a whole lot of these vintage Winchester shot bags here. This is a Winchester. This is Lawrence. I picked up 25 of them. I paid $30 a piece for them. And I'll stick them in my booth. Here's some more Winchester. I'll stick them in my booth and try to sell them, market them. People love these. They're really cool to hang up on your wall in your man cave. And they're real thick canvas bags. So there's actually a lot of really nice purposes that really nice uses. I like this Lawrence brand. That's a good looking bag, and look at the back of it. There's just, oh, that's really cool. It's double printed on both sides. Canvas bags, you don't really see stuff like this anymore. So I think I did okay with it. I believe I did okay. I'm gonna set these aside for a second because those are the last things I want to show you. I'm pretty proud of those. I picked these up. I don't know exactly what their purpose is. They look like they might be radiator covers or something. But I bought a whole lot of them. I paid like $5 for them. I'm going to list them as steampunk. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I think that they will sell. I think they'll sell pretty good. They're just, I got nothing in them, so I just scored them for the fact of I didn't want them to go to the trash pile. And here's an even better looking one. It's kind of got that really nice retro vintage look to it. If you were making a lamp, or if you're doing some kind of project, or you needed a retro cover to go over something, I think that that's exactly what these would be good for. I did pick up a couple of these green lights here. I absolutely love these vintage shades, these vintage, factory lights. I paid I believe I paid $15 a piece for those, so I think I'll come out okay on them. Here's a couple of really cool items I want to show you. I paid $7.50 a piece for these, so I think that they were worth every penny, especially since they came with the original box. I might be able to fix some of the material that came loose on the wings. They're original airplanes. I love that. Look at that. Ain't that cool? That is super cool. Love it, love it. And here's the other one that I picked up. It does have some holes in the wings, but I think they'd be cool for people to hang from the rafters. And especially since they came with the original box, I think that adds a lot of extra value to them. They'd be really difficult to probably ship on eBay. But I guess you could fill them full of packing peanuts and then find an outer box, and that would work pretty good. What do you guys think? And I guess you can guess what's in this box. Look how big this lid is. That thing's monstrous. Oh, put that in here. Okay, this is what it looks like on the inside of the box. I don't really want to have to take it out, so I figured I would just get the GoPro out and I could do a walk around with it. That way I don't have to mess with the camera on the tripod there. So this is really neat. It's in good shape. I guess it won't be that big of a deal to take it out, but to kind of show you guys what it looks like. Somebody put a lot of work into that. I'm sure that there are people who are interested in vintage aviation, would love to have that. One count done on wing elevators, one coat of balsa filled on body, but not on rudder. So these are cool. They would make really neat items to hang up in the room of a child. I think that would be a really cool use of that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I got that one, and then I have this extra balsa wing here. This is a glider of some sort, and this is the glider wing. So it's very delicate. The paper is very delicate. I've already seen there's a few places in the paper that have been damaged. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these here. I might save them. I have a big auction coming up that I'm gonna be doing an auction at the end of March, an estate auction, or a consignment auction. So I'm probably going to save these big items like this to take down to the consignment auction and sell them there, because I'm not gonna be able to get them shipped on eBay for any reasonable amount. And I'm going to be selling at an auction in Mark 1, Missouri. And I'm going to get a table. I can take that stuff down there. I can put it under the table, and hopefully it sells and I make more than my $7.50 out of it. But I'm pretty sure that it will. I want to show you guys what I just picked up today. This is my retail arbitrage. If you watch the first part of this video, you'll see that I actually picked up 5 of these calculators. I paid 30 bucks a piece. I ended up with 3 pink and 2 blues. This is the pink color of it. I got 5 of them. So this is a good find. But as good of a find as that is, I want to show you the 2 gas and oil items that I picked up. Are you guys ready for this? Look at that. 2 of these genuine Harley Davidson oil cans. These are absolutely incredible. There are no barcodes on them anywhere. So you can see that there's a lot of age on the seams. If you look at the bottom, these have a great patina look. And I completely believe that these are to be the original Harley Davidson oil cans. And these probably are circa 1930, 1940 cans. I'm pretty sure on that. If I'm wrong and you're a Harley Davidson oil can aficionado, let me know down below. Let me know what you think about these. I paid $52.50 a piece for them. There is one on eBay right now with the bottom cut out of it, and it's selling for $130. So I think between the 2 of these, if I can get 150 bucks a piece out of them, that's 300 bucks for 2 items. Now I did have an initial investment of $100, 105 bucks in these, but that's okay because I absolutely adore selling merchandise like this. They are empty. They have been drained out of the top, so they're cool, guys. This is the stuff that gets me excited. This is why I roll out of bed in the morning, so that I can go find this really neat stuff. Come over here, Noah. Noah's, this is what I've been looking down the road for. Hey, what do you got there, Ash? Come here. This is my Valentine's Day boy. Say hi to everybody.
Hey.
What do you say? Wave at the camera. Wave at the camera, Ash. He says I can't, my hand's full. Did you guys have a good day at school? That's awesome. Well, you guys go inside. Where's your coat at, son? Out here with no coat on. But anyways, these are the 2 really cool items. I love them. I'm thinking about keeping one of them and selling the other one. If I can keep this one and this one can pay for both of them and still make me a profit, probably going to do that, because I was raised on the back of a Harley. I was actually raised on the gas tank of a Harley Davidson. My stepfather, who was the only man that was really a father to me in my life, he had a 1984 Softail Heritage Classic, and it was a gorgeous, gorgeous bike. It was the first year of the Evolution engine and the Harley Davidson engine. It was one of the best engines they ever made. And anyways, I'm going on. This isn't a video about Harley Davidson. It's a video about really cool antiques and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys for watching. If you would, like and comment and subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below, because I'm going to pin the funniest comment to the top, or the most helpful, or even the meanest. You can say something mean, and if I like it, I'll give it a thumbs up and pin it to the top. So appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good day. And as always, keep on digging, keep on picking, and God bless you guys. Bam!
I like everything about it.